YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction video. We're continuing with the Slipknot journey today. It's been a couple of weeks since we did Slipknot because we did We Are Not Your Kind, the full album. If you haven't checked that out, check it out because it was long and it took me a while to edit. We did the full We Are Not Your Kind reaction. Today, The Devil and I, because I sort of realised just now when I was trying to think of a song to do, we've got a bit of a gap that needs to be plugged in. This is our plugging gap. The Devil and I. You know, we've done stuff from like way back further when they started out. We've done stuff all the way through like the 2000s up to All Hope Is Gone in 2008, and then obviously we've just done the whole of We Are Not Your Kind 2019. This album, I don't remember, the Grey Chapter, was that one album in the middle there between All Hope Is Gone and We Are Not Your Kind that we haven't touched. We haven't touched a single song on it. You know, we've done a bunch of stuff from various points in the first half of their career. We've done the most recent album. There's a gap. There's a gap that's missing. So we're doing The Devil and I, the first song we've done on this album. I realise that this is one that's reacted to a lot. I know sometimes when people do like the super heavily reacted to songs, some people prefer to do the other ones. This just seemed like the safe option for now. I looked at the track list and was like, The Devil and I, that was the one, it stood out. I was like, I know people have suggested that to me before. I know people have, I've had other people's reactions of this recommended to me. So if there are any other songs in particular that are on the album that are worth giving a listen to that you like, or that maybe are good but haven't been reacted to as much, let me know. But for now, this seemed like a safe option. I'm excited because it's a video and it's age restricted, which is funny and interesting because we've done a few Slipknot videos that haven't been age restricted but have been, you know, a little bit out there. So I'm interested to see what kind of hijinks they get up to in this one that actually pushed it over the limit to become age restricted. That said, let's give it a listen. I know this album can be a little bit divisive. Some people like it, some people don't. Let's get started and see what's going on. No, turn it up a little bit, dude. Crank it. Too much hair. You can't headbump much with that thing. I think the riff so far. Okay, so they're in this island. I think.
Undo these chains, my friend. I'll show you the rage I've hidden. Perish the sacrament. Swallow, but nothing's forgiven. You and I can't decide.
I do like this where it's like pulled back a little bit after the heavy intro. It's quite Slipknot.
Some of us are destined to be outlived. Step inside, see the devil and I. Too many times we've lived, come to live. Step inside, see the devil and I.
Yeah, okay, I can see why it's age restricted.
I'm not your devil anymore.
Oh yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I really like it's kind of it's kind of similar to something you might hear on We Are Not Your Kind, where it was quite heavy and aggressive in the intro, and then it pulled it back a bit, and then they came back in. And I think they're quite good at that building up and then going. Like it's quite heavy, but it's also quite. I don't know. I think it's good musically. I like it. Just when I didn't even like look at the lyrics at all. I'm kind of listening to them, but what have we got here? There's an interview. All right, we'll do it at the end. I love the imagery. It's it's Slipknot. You know, like it's not too like they're in an asylum. You got people in I think straight jackets. Is that what they're called? And you got a dude eating an arm. I can't tell if he's eating his own arm or if it's another arm that he's holding. I couldn't quite tell. But there's some arm eating going on for sure. Which is, you know, I mean, each to their own. I wouldn't personally. Although it's an interesting discussion point. Hey, comments. Would you eat human if that was like a thing? If you could like do it legally, you know, above the law. If there was a restaurant somewhere that like served human from humans who had died but had said before they died that they consent to have their meat being eaten, would you try it out? I think you can get like a disease from it, can't you? I'm curious.
Something is tempting the Father. Where is your will?
That mask Corey's wearing is horrific. It's terrifying.
Satiates never even bother. You and I on the right. Treated alive for the love.
Plus 7. They don't vary much. They look awesome always. So I get the age restriction, I will say. I've got this hair that's tickling my face.
Your station is abandoned. Hold you, cause I know what you've done. Sensation, deprivation. Shiver when you turn on everyone.
Interesting, like
So step inside. See the devil in eyes.
the head
Times we play. Come tell them. Step inside. See the devil in eyes. I know you found your answer.
oh, puppy. Did it hurt your mouth?
See the devil in eyes. You realize I'm not your devil. Learn more. So step inside. Step inside. See the devil in eyes. See the devil in
Well, it reminds me of Dead Memories video. Let's give it a second here. Oh yeah, why not? He's already hanging himself. Why not be on fire as well? Sure, just why not? You should be on fire as well. Put some fire in there. Yeah, it reminded me of funny is probably not the way to describe that imagery. What the fuck was I saying? What the hell is going on there? There's probably some stuff in there that's like there's like specific references or like I don't know what the red hooded figures are supposed to mean or anything like that, but you know, there's probably some stuff going on there that I'm not kind of thinking too deeply into right now that maybe, you know, if I looked into or whatever. But it reminds me of the Dead Memories video, because in that video it's like everyone has like a scene in that video, if that makes sense. Obviously Corey's going through the different rooms, and obviously there's relevance to that with the message of the song. And there's potentially the same thing here, and I just wasn't paying enough attention. But this one's kind of similar. Everyone had a scene in this, except instead of it just being like, oh, they have a scene and this is what they're doing, it was like everyone has a scene and everyone just gets to die some violent way, you know? Like, oh, Seven's gonna rip his face open, and like, it just kind of is like everyone just got to take their turns graphically dying. Dude, it was Slipknot. Like, it's not even like it's kind of that sort of video is a sort of video that like some people could see that if they didn't know the band or whatever. It would be like, oh, like, whoa, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, it's quite a an interest-piquing video or an intriguing video and an out there video. But after doing a bunch of Slipknot, I'm like, it's Slipknot. It kind of is what it is. Unfortunately, I don't watch so many anymore, but I quite like I guess gore. What they call it, gore porn. Like the Saw franchise. I've still never seen the eighth one, the new one that they did. But the first 7, for some reason, is one of my favorite franchises of all time. For a weird enough reason, I actually really like the story. Because you know that's what everyone always lauds the Saw franchise for its story. But anyway, so I like shit like that. So whatever. But I can see why it was age restricted. No, it's cool. I like the song. It was heavy. It was quite. I was trying to like just get into the song, but I was also like watching the video at the same time. I was kind of like trying to pay attention and be intrigued by the video. So I don't know what you even talk about here, but dude, no, it banged. But I can see why people react to it now. In fairness, I can see why it's quite a heavily reacted to songs. People probably want to see people's reactions to, all the violence and stuff. So that makes sense. Too many times you let it come to see the devil in I, you realise I'm not your devil anymore. Let's mark the return of Slipknot. In the music video, we get to see 2 members of Slipknot. Oh, 2 new members of Slipknot along with everyone's new masks. So this was a mask reveal for this album, I guess. Yeah, I feel like it's Slipknot. It's Slipknot. There's a comment here actually that sums it up quite well. From Italian Maggots, that makes sense. It's Slipknot fan. It's heavy, it's angry, it's violent, it's a little bit angsty. It's dark. It's Slipknot. I feel like that was quite a good. That's quite a good one. I did really like that. And I feel like that's the sort of thing. After a few years of being gone, if that was the first single they came out with, maybe. Or what's the negative one? Is that another song from this album? Yeah, okay, so the negative one I think came before this. But I feel like with that one, obviously I've not heard that one, but then with this I feel like that probably marked people were probably quite happy with that at the time, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you thought with this song. Thank you for watching. Yeah, like I said earlier, if there's other songs on this album, I just know that this one was reacted to quite a lot, so I was like, oh, it's safe. Whereas I don't actually really recognise any of the other names as something that's been suggested. Or maybe actually people have suggested the negative one now that I'm reading it. And Kill Pop, I think maybe has come up. But just let me know, dude. I'll check it out. But I just wanted to do something off this album because we haven't touched it. And it's quite a big, to go from All Hope Is Gone to We Are Not Your Kind is quite a big thing. That said, We Are Not Your Kind, I've already thrown the eye up, but click the eye up here and it'll come across and you can click it if you want to watch that. Other than that, we love it, dude. We love it. And I like Slipknot, and that was just another good one. I keep listening. I listen to a new one and I'm like, there's another good one in the bank because I've not been let down yet. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.